There are things that are shifting that are so out of your control right now. I'm doing the meditations. I'm, eating healthier, writing down in journals my dreams and things like that. But when is the shift going to happen? Sometimes when we're in the thick of it, it seems like, is anything going to change? Are things going to get better? Know that the shift is already happening. Trust that things are shifting and changing, and you have no idea how. It's truly none of our business how. But with the daily practices that you're choosing, so say you wake up and instead of going straight to your phone, you decide to go straight into your meditation. Is that different than what you usually had done in the past? Perfect. Then trust that. What else? Instead of maybe lounging around in the house and binge watching a bunch of shows on the television or looking into different spiritual practices online or whatever it may be for you, instead of doing that, you decided to work out, lift some weights, go for a run, challenge your body, challenge your mind, because it is something that you kind of have to get a little uncomfortable for. Is that different than what you usually do? Seems like you're on pace then. It sounds like to me that you're making the perfect temperature, the perfect environment for something to change. So the only thing then, if that's what you're doing on your end, is your mindset. And you may not be trusting the process and you're trying to force things because it feels really good to know exactly when it's going to, when things are going to unravel, when things are going to change, when the move happens, when the money comes in, when the career happens. But that doesn't come all at once. Things aren't linear. So what's freaking amazing about that is that what you're telling me is the only thing left is that it's my mindset. So that means that the shift is here. The timeline has been jumped. The quantum leap has been done. And so it's only my perspective because I'm expecting to see what I've been experiencing. Does that make sense? You want a change. You want to grow. You want a huge shift in your life. But you think that it hasn't happened because you don't see things manifesting right away. That's where belief comes in. That's where trust comes in. Wax on, wax off. Do this on a consistent daily basis without questioning, without wondering, am I doing this right? Without wondering, when the hell is it time for me? Because the more that we do that, the more we dip into the past. Where the past you were done dirty, the past you were taken advantage of, the past where you were hurt and you were in pain. So making that quantum shift it's going to take a bunch of trust. It sounds so cheesy, but I keep thinking about the movie Aladdin, the old cartoon, okay? And when he opens up his hand, Aladdin opens up his hand and he asks Jasmine, "Do you trust me?" And she grabbed his hand and they sailed off on a magic carpet. When are you going to let the carpet take you to where you want to be without continuing to question what it is that you see? Things are so exciting and things they can just throw you for a loop in a good way where you're just like, wasn't expecting that to happen so fast. But here we are. You've been thinking about it. You've been bringing it into an existence. You have been bringing it forward, calling it forward for weeks, for months, for years. So when it comes, just be like, I was just lucky. Just got lucky. Right place, right time. Right people, right places. And watch how magic unfolds.